Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 2 of the hard mode series of Let's Play Terraria and How to Do It with me, Scruffy Joe, and
Arthur,
who is the expert who knows exactly what's going on and is going to lead us through today's endeavour.
Yeah.
So today we are going to try and possibly beat all 3 hard mode mech bosses. They are called...
The Destroyer, the Skeletron Prime and the Twins.
Yeah, okay. And last episode we talked you through basically what happens when you get into hard mode and how to collect various types of different metal that you're going to need. So this episode, Arthur's going to turn the results of his mining expeditions into new armour and some new equipment. So Arthur, if you want to crack on with that, I think it was titanium armour first.
Titanium armour.
So how many bits of titanium did you end up actually collecting?
71.
71, that's bars of titanium, not ore. So he's already converted it into ore, so it was probably...
It costs a lot.
More like 100 and 200 or something
but
ore.
You don't need a titanium pickaxe.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
So we're just getting the titanium for the armour, right? So leggings, done, chest piece, breastplate, whatever you want to call it, and a helmet. Done. So that's all that. Now, you did mention there were a couple of other bits of equipment before we talk about weapons.
Yes.
Something to do with wings? I think he was talking about... He's gone on about wings for ages. So what was
now
going...
we have 64 defense, Dad.
Oh! That's
a lot of
That's about 25 higher than it was when we finished the previous bit of the game. So that's a lot. So yeah, wings. What was this about wings?
Wings... Harpy wings. That's
okay.
The one we can afford. You have to get 20 souls of flight by killing wyverns, which are up in the sky.
Right.
This high in the sky. Like
okay, so as you can see, Arthur's
islands.
made a little platform up in the stratosphere where he can fight sky beasts.
And you need... The giant harpy feather is rare, but it is possible to get, and you have to kill a lot of harpies to get it.
Okay, cool. And that enables you to build wings.
So I'll do that.
Do that now. Cool.
I've got violent.
Violent harpy wings.
Probably reforge that.
Okay. We won't talk to you about reforging, and we won't even show you the reforging because we did cover that in one of our other series episodes. If you want to go back in YouTube time on the other playlist and have a look for that, it is fairly clearly labelled.
Yeah.
So without further ado, we will allow Arthur to finish all off of this stuff, and then we're going to quickly just show you some arenas. And then fight these monsters. Now it's daytime, Arthur. Show everyone the wings, because we couldn't see them earlier, could we? Because it was night. They look really cool. And show the drop damage thing going up into the sky and fall out.
Up.
And then you can fall any old distance. This would kill you.
This will kill you.
But it
if you
takes
don't
no
have
damage now
wings.
because we've got wings. So that's awesome. So we've got our armour and we've got our wings. Now, in terms of weaponry... we also have 2 out of the 3 weapons which Arthur wanted us to have. So we've got this knife.
Shadow Flame Knife.
Shadow Flame
fire.
Knife, which is a drop from a hard mode goblin army. So if you see a goblin army once you're in hard mode and you manage to kill it all, this is a potential thing. Was it the wizards?
The Goblin Summoners.
Goblin Summoners, okay. And you'll get about 2 or 3 Goblin Summoners in an army. So just make sure you kill them and they might drop that dagger. There's also a bow, wasn't there?
Also the Shadow Flame Bow also fires. It does more damage. Yeah, it does more damage. But it doesn't rapid fire as much, so I think this does more damage.
So we reckon the knife might be slightly better than that bow. But
it's fine.
There was a third bow, wasn't there?
It's really good.
And
it's
what's it called?
The Storm Bow. It's the Daedalus Storm Bow.
Daedalus Storm Bow, right. And there's a little bit of jiggery-pokery that you have to go through in order to get hold of a Daedalus Storm Bow, which Arthur is going to explain now.
Yes. So you have to go to the Crimson or Corruption, whichever one you have in your world, and farm for souls. I'll try and find some. Souls. Where are they? They will swirl. This. Souls of Light and Night. Soul of Light is in the Hallow underground, and Soul of Night is in the underground of something of the Crimson or Corruption.
Crimson or Corruption?
Yes.
Okay, so you're not going to get both in each world, are you? You're only going to get one or the other.
You're going to get Crimson or Corruption.
Okay, so you just need whichever type of world you've got, you're going to need your souls of according thing, blank or blanks. What else do you need?
You need to you need a crafting table, which is simple to make. It's in every one of these houses.
Yeah.
And you go to your crafting table. It can't be crafted anywhere else. You get your soul of light or light and soul of the crimson, and you craft a key of light and a key of night.
Okay.
Now, I would recommend getting more keys of light than night, because keys of light is what drops the Daedalus Stormbow.
And what do you now do?
We go to empty chests. You have to have empty chests.
Oh, because they're mimics.
Mimics. And hopefully some of you have heard of a mimic.
A mimic is a very old Dungeons and Dragons type villain boss thing. Basically, it's a chest which isn't really a chest.
Yeah.
And that's how. So we're going to make those now.
So you put the key of light or night in your chest.
Yeah, just one.
Then you walk away from it, and it becomes a hallowed mimic.
Aha!
Now, if we hit it, it will start chasing us and trying to fight us.
Okay.
So.
Let's go for it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, they're pretty quick.
They are.
They seem to have quite a lot of health as well. Not actually doing very much damage though.
We will be doing in late hard mode.
No, but they're not doing a lot of damage.
Oh, they haven't hit us yet. Because we're dashing.
Because we're running away.
Yeah.
The old
and if
walk backwards and shoot.
If they come near us,
Oh,
we
they
do
get
extra damage.
taken out by those fragments. That was really easy.
That's Illuminate Hook. That's one of the drops from a hallowed mimic. And it's a grappling hook better than the Skeletron hand. It's very long, let me tell you that.
Okay, cool. So we need to do that. Oh, wow, that is
very
long.
And it has 3 of them.
So we need to do that a few more times. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's back like that. Oh, we used to have one of those in the old jungle, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You do that, and then you can just stay here.
That's handy. Like a Dr. Octopus mode of movement.
Yeah.
So let's do that a few more times then, and let's see if we can get the bow this time instead. Haha, you can't catch us.
He literally can't.
He literally can't catch us. This is like the art of fighting.
Because if he
without...
tries, it doesn't chase into you, it chases in front of you.
Right.
So if you keep on hitting it, it can't hit you. And it can jump and do that.
It's given us another hook.
We can sell that.
That's
so
cool.
Don't throw those away.
Yeah, I'm imagining these are fairly quite good weapons, so don't chuck them away if you get doubles.
So, remember.
Attempt number 3.
It is quite a rare drop.
Yeah, well, you know, this is farm.
Fine.
You have to farm these things, and when you're farming things, you might as well do all the prep. Bang!
And a crystal vial shard. It is a mage. I'm going to focus on being melee, but it does this. It can go through.
Oh wow, that's
walls.
cool. So if you were playing as a wizard rather than as a sort of a fightery, rangery type person, then that would have been really useful for you.
Yeah.
But for us, unfortunately not. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, it's closed.
Yeah, when it closes, you can't hit it.
Ah, it's like armoured.
Ah. Now let's start running.
Oh, the bows go straight through them.
Yeah, the arrows go
So
through
the arrows go through them and carry on, whereas the... Oh, hello!
Yondu.
Was that it?
No, this
Oh.
is
What's
a
that
Yondu
then?
weapon.
Oh, you got a Yondu weapon.
Yeah. There is a better Yondu weapon, but this one goes... It's goodish.
Okay.
Okay, 2 more tries.
Two more attempts. And
Let's get this bow. I'm not going to waste buffs on this thing.
No, why would you?
Yeah.
Not when they're very easy to farm. I'm going to drink tea now.
Goodbye, Mimic.
Come on, Mimic, give us what we want.
Yeah, you can be the lucky Mimic. It was not the lucky mimic.
It was the keen flying knife.
But one more mimic.
So we now have 2 keen flying knives.
We can sell one. One more mimic, because this is our last key of light.
If it doesn't work, we'll just have to go and farm some more and come back.
Yeah. A bit of a pain, but I can deal with it.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Gosh, there was 114 damage in that one.
Critical hits, Dad. Oh, he wants to live today, doesn't he? We got it!
Oh, we got an awful one. This is the greatest thing about getting an awful thing, because you can then take it away and reforge it until it's nice.
Unreal, look at that.
Unreal one. So we've gone from awful, we've spent about 10 gold on it, and now it's unreal. Perfect. You have by now got the equipment that you need, all of the weapons and the armour that you should be wearing and carrying in order to kill these bosses. But what you will also need is a place to fight them. So Arthur has built a couple of arenas, places to fight. So just show us the map again. This one's up in the sky. Now, Arthur, why are we up in the sky?
Well, first of all, we're up in the sky because this is what I call the destroyer platform, because it's where we'll be the entire time of the destroyer fight.
Right.
Because the destroyer can't come up this high as he's not big enough.
Okay.
So he tries to come, but he's not big enough, so he can't go all the way to this platform.
So by making a platform this high, you're going to avoid a lot of contact damage, which is really, really sensible thing to do. Cool. So that's for the destroyer, and then we've got 2 others to do, and they're on the platforms below, yeah, which is just a standard. I mean, you've seen us make these before. They don't seem as complicated or as sort of zigzaggy as some of the ones that we've made in the past. So I think obviously just 3 platforms for just three straight fighting.
That are quite long, and I'd recommend having enough campfires and heart lanterns, which you make with heart crystals and some chains. That's how you make this heart lantern.
Cool, and that increases the regen speed. Yeah.
So, and happy, which is sunflowers, increase your speed.
Yeah.
So it's very good.
So basically it's just a question of putting a couple of combat platforms where there's nothing that's going to get in your way and sticking a few bits and bobs to give you regen and buffs amongst those things. And that's all you need. Now the aim of the game, if you're Arthur and a professional Terraria player such as him, is to be able to do things quickly and efficiently. So what we need to do is be able to summon and kill all 3 of these things in one single night. So you do need the final piece of the puzzle, if you will, is a summoner for each of the monsters.
Yes.
So destroyer summoner, what do you have to make these, I think. So
yes.
What are the ingredients, Arthur, and where do you make them?
The ingredients for a destroyer summoner is at least 10 iron or more, which you can mine up.
Yeah, iron's easy.
Souls of Night, which you get from the underground Crimson enemies.
Okay, well we had some of those earlier, which we used, so are they difficult or easy?
Not that hard.
Okay, fine, moving on.
And you need vertebrae from things anywhere in the Crimson biome.
Okay, and where do you make them?
You make this all at a mithril anvil.
Handy. And then what's the item that we're trying to build for the destroyer? For
the destroyer, just go over to my chest, is a mechanical worm.
Mechanical worm. Arthur's made 2 already. It's like an episode of Blue Peter here. So after the destroyer, the next one that we are going to be killing, if I can refer to my notes...
Skeletron Prime.
Skeletron Prime. Shouldn't have referred to the notes, should have just asked him. What do we need to make a Skeletron Prime summoner?
You need iron again, because they're mech bosses.
Right.
You need Souls of Night and Light to craft his summoner.
Okay.
Souls of Night and Light, Night in the Underground Crimson, Light in the Underground Hallow.
Okay, slightly different biome, but
and
fine, otherwise easy.
Bones, which is in the dungeon.
Bones in the dungeon. Okay, that's where
where you kill skeletons.
And then what do we build with this?
You build the mechanical skull.
Mechanical skull.
Easy, simple.
And lastly, to enable to do all three in one go, finish all the prep, the final thing that you need to summon, the final boss, which I think is called the twins.
Yes, the twins, the nightmarish twins.
And what
that's
do we?
Not what they're called though.
Yeah, that's just
just
how
the
you feel
twins.
about them.
Yeah.
What do you need to summon the twins then?
You need the mechanical eye.
Okay.
Simple
And how do
names.
you make a mechanical eye?
Iron again.
Yeah.
Souls of light, I believe, and some lenses.
Lenses, which
Lenses,
you get out of those demon eyes?
Demon eyes, yes.
Yeah, no
definitely.
worries. So, in that case, let's go to bed and wait until night time, and then let's kill.
Destroy as his...
Destroy the destroyer.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to edit this bit out and come back in a minute. What the hell's that up top?
Oh, that's an angry nebula. It shoots water.
Cool.
It
Right.
has a very rare drop, but we won't talk about that.
No, let's go to bed and we will come back and do the fight. It's fight night. Let's go. We are on our destroyer platform. We're up in the lower stratosphere. I think it is pretty much night time. It's a bit difficult to tell when you're up here
Yeah, because it's dark.
because it's dark anyway.
Okay, I'm going to spawn it
we're
because there
gonna-
are too many harpies.
Too many harpies.
That means it's probably nighttime.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Let's go. So, do the summon.
that's not the right thing. Yep, see, there he is. Stupid. And look at that damage.
That is a horrendous amount of damage and it can't even reach
it's
you.
only the drones that hurt me
Oh, I see.
because they come. That's like.
And even the drones aren't particularly hurting you because you've got
Where's my mouse? It's
got
there.
some sort of ridiculous defensive field of.
Oh, I've got
shrapnel.
80 defense apparently.
Yeah, that's the buffs have done that to you.
Endurance potions.
Okay, we haven't really taken any damage at all yet, and
No,
it is
we
just
have.
melting beneath us.
I think I'm just going to stay here. Except those lasers do hurt a bit.
They do hurt a bit, but they don't hurt very much, to be honest.
You know, I think we've got a chance of beating all of them, or at least two of them.
Well, you said that we would easily do all three.
Do you believe me?
Yes, I do. I always believe you. Oh, where are you going?
To beat it down here? I mean, I can if I want to. Hello.
That surely must be about to die, and that's gone.
There he is. Okay, now...
Do the next one.
Skeletron.
So we are so much. Okay, Skeletron is like old Skeleton, except in
With 4 arms.
in the old days it had 4 arms.
No, in the old days it had 2
Sorry,
arms.
in the olden days it had 2 arms. Now it's got 4. And I assume the same sort of thing still applies, where you want to try and kill all the arms together.
Yeah.
Not that that was
Well,
really...
not together. It doesn't really have any projectiles in its second form. Well, it doesn't really have a second form. It just becomes a head that spins and comes at you.
Now this one gave us a lot of trouble last time, didn't it?
That's because it was expert mode.
Ah, okay, and
This is probably the second longest fight.
yeah, and it's got all this weird pincers and stuff, and our
Our
death
dude
from above arrow is still
doing quite a lot of
raining
damage.
down destruction all over the place, isn't it?
Yeah. The bad thing about this is he has a laser which does quite a lot of damage, but it's his cannon.
Okay, I don't think I've
Really
seen that
his
yet.
cannon.
Which one's his cannon?
Is
Is it that arm
no,
over there?
that's the saw. He's hard. Well,
He's gonna
Well.
lose a hand in a minute. I'm not sure if that's a problem.
no, it's definitely not. We need to really get them all in one place, like get all of his hands in one place, like this. Look, those are his bombs. He's shooting them out of. Look, 2 of his hands are almost dead.
Yep, nearly there. I mean, the whole boss is down to half health, under half health. And that's just sort of raining down fire
one of
from
his
above.
arms
One
is
arm
dead.
dead.
2 arms should be dead. In
Now when we did this originally, before we were in hard mode, killing one arm gave you a bit of a disadvantage because
Yeah,
then you
you need
started
to kill
moving
them.
around. But that doesn't seem to apply so much here.
Oh,
That's
2
the
arms
second
dead.
arm down.
So basically, he's Skeletron with a pincer and a saw.
Yeah. Okay.
That does more damage, but we have titanium armor, so
Yeah, we're not really taking any damage here at all. This is, I mean,
halfway
we're not
through the
cheating.
night, shush, shush, shush.
we haven't done anything illegal.
No.
We haven't broken any game rules. We're
Rules.
not using any exploits. We haven't done anything that you wouldn't normally just be able to get away with doing.
I'm just going to switch a weapon real
You're
quick.
just going to switch weapon around because you wanted to make it harder for yourself?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
And Hellfire arrows explode on touch, so they do the most damage.
That's true.
And that's him
Dead.
Second boss.
Right, so now we'll be fighting Two Eyes.
Twins, which... Oh... You have to watch out for spasmatism and retinaser. Retinaser and
Retinaser is a fantastic sounding thing.
Spasmatism is the hardest though, because he shoots that, the green stuff.
It's quite fun. It's interesting watching you fight and the development of your fighting style, because it used to be all about running around, lots of mobility and making sure you were aiming straight. Whereas now it's just kind of...
They're big.
Try and keep raining down fiery death.
Ow. Oh, go on NPCs, help me.
Which is just landing all over the place. Though you're not actually doing a lot of damage with that now because they're too spaced out.
We'll use this one. Probably does more damage. More damage on one of them at a time.
Yeah. Although, having said that, that is occasionally dropping 5s and things. But it is also occasionally dropping 92s. And they seem fairly quick.
Yeah, this is what I need. Because it does 5 damage every few seconds, I
plus
think.
Also if they're together like that, you're hitting both of them.
Second form, that's not good. It shoots fire now.
Oh, that's not good. You probably want to get both of them like that, do you?
Well, one of them doesn't do that. One of them turns into a literal gun. There's the gun form.
Oh, it's... Okay. Rain down more death. This is going pretty well. It's probably one of the first times I've noticed you actually using a health potion.
That's because it's the twins. The twins are 2 people who shoot lots of projectiles and hurt.
But that's what I'm saying. We did so well that we hardly needed to heal with the other bosses.
That's because they're amateurs.
Ow, ouch.
Don't worry, Dad.
No, there you go,
one
down to
dead.
1.
You're
not hitting it at all. Quick, change to a single fire weapon.
Single fire weapon because...
There you go.
Calm.
Look at that, it's just literally bleeding away health.
And goodbye.
Down we go.
Oh, I was on my mount. Didn't even realise because I'm too good at the game.
Don't get braggy and arrogant.
I won against all of the bosses in one night.
Boom.
Guys. Are you happy? Jungle grows restless in the chat.
What's that mean?
It's growing restless.
Okay.
Just...
We'll probably come back and explain to you about what the jungle going restless means in the next episode of How to Beat Terraria in Hard Mode. Until then, though, we have just been Scruffy Joe and...
Arthur the Destroyer of Worlds.
Arthur the Destroyer of Worlds. And we have done the one night all 3 boss challenge without cheating.
Sight, might, fright. Yes.
Yeah, we'll see you again soon. Please come back and we will have more tips, tricks and successful strategies that you can employ to beat this game.
Yes.
Until then, take care of yourselves. I've been Scruffy Joe.
I've been Arthur.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.